Hey guys, welcome to the first video on the channel. So what I'm going to be doing in my first video is kind of an introductory on who I am and what are the goals of the channel and what I plan on uploading. The gameplay that you guys see in the background is actually when I hit Masters finally in Overwatch as a support player. Like that's my main role is support, and I finally hit Masters. So what I'm going to be doing is explaining how the channel got created, what I want to do with the channel going forward. So I'm just going to start the gameplay now. So I wanted to start the channel to create a community of people who just enjoy any video games in general. It doesn't have to be Overwatch. I do play other games such as Apex, Minecraft, and Pokemon. I love those games to death. And I want to just give a brief little introduction of who I am and how I got started with gaming in general. So I started off with I've always played video games. I've always played video games in my all my life. I remember starting back in pre-K. My mother and father would actually wake me up before I go to school, so I could play on my PS2 for a little. I remember playing on my PS2 for a little bit, and for a little while, I was only a console gamer. I was a console gamer for a very long time, but the thing was, I actually didn't have a PlayStation 3. I skipped out on the PlayStation 3. My parents thought, my PS2 works fine, so there was no need for me to get one. I eventually finally managed to get a PS4 back in God, I think it was near the end of middle school, where I was finally able to, get the games I wanted, and this is where it sparked my love for FPS games. I think like most people, or like a lot of people, they started off with Call of Duty. I started off with COD. And I played it all throughout, halfway through my high school career. I think it was around the time I was a sophomore when I started to branch out among other games. And then next thing you know it, I remember my friends talking about this one game called Overwatch. I remember it was a super cartoony looking game for me. I didn't like the concept of it, so I thought it was a very silly game to play. I eventually, like I said, I started disliking Call of Duty, and so I wanted to try something new. I ended up playing Overwatch, and I ended up absolutely loving this game. I started playing Overwatch a lot. I've started playing Overwatch since my sophomore year on console, and I wanted to do all this stuff. Like I wanted to kind of get known in the scene, break into become a known content creator on this game. But the thing was, I couldn't really do it at the time because I didn't really believe that there was a place for me for console, because I don't want to sound like a dick, but because I was on console, I thought no one would be interested, so I didn't really do anything with that. It wasn't until my freshman year of college, I had a group of friends. We all talked together, sat together, during our breaks and talk, and we would talk about gaming. One of my friends would usually kind of, give me a little roast, kind of roast me a little bit for playing on a console and not a PC when everyone around me was playing PC. And so I decided on the Valentine's of 2020, I decided, it was about time I get a PC. The dude was very nice. The very guy who roasted me, I'm not going to mention his name, he actually was cool and helped me out. He, helped me make a PC. And now here I am. I playing Overwatch on PC. I'm branching out to new games, and having just a fun time. While I was playing Overwatch, I was able to love this game a lot because of the fact that I experienced it on console, playing at 60 frames and with a controller. And let me say, it's a nightmare. I don't like it. Playing on a keyboard and mouse, 165 frames, honestly made me appreciate the game so much more for what it is on PC than compared to its console counterpart, and I think that's how I really started growing a passion for this game. I realized that I wanted to, do the grind. Like I wanted to do everything in this game. I wanted to reach the higher ranks. Wanted to play this game. Like wanted to record myself playing. I wanted to record myself playing this game. And so I decided, it was about time I do it. The problem what kind of delayed me was, like I said, I think I kind of had the same issue with everyone, where they have a little bit of competitive anxiety, where I got nervous every time I played, and I used excuses like, oh, it's time to study for school, so I never really got into it. I decided that this summer that, it was this summer of 2021 that I really wanted to do this, so what I ended up doing, So during school, I managed to get to Diamond, so that was around, I think, 2019-ish of the fall semester. And so it was around the fall semester of my 2019 year. So I worked hard, so I got to Diamond. And so this summer, I decided that I wanted to make the channel, but at the same time, I kind of needed to be able, I realized as a content creator, I can't just post. I can't be scared to get uploads. I can't be scared to do that. I actually have to enjoy the game. And so what I decided to do was that during the summer, I had to kind of force myself to play comp, kind of get used to playing comp on my own and actually playing it consistently so I could get you guys uploaded. And the first thing I needed to do was decide, how do I know I'm ready for that? And so I was ready for that by deciding that I'm gonna hit platinum, not platinum, shit, that I was gonna hit masters for you guys before I did this, and so I did. And now I'm very confident to say that I feel like I can, like, you know, that I'm comfortable enough to get, I want to get good content for you guys, you know. I don't want to be nervous when I get gameplay. I essentially don't want to get nervous when I get gameplay. I don't want to start despising the game I'm playing. You know, I want to be able to be I know there's already, Overwatch is an old game, but I still want to be someone who can create guide videos, tips and tricks videos, share those experiences, and help you guys grow as players, while at the same time, you know, still being open to accepting advice from others and, you know, improving my own game and improving my own gameplay. So that's a little history about me. If you want to comment, you know, tell me in the comment section tell me how you got into gaming and how you kind of struck your passion, like how you ended up developing your love. I would love to hear your guys' story. Obviously, I can easily, you know, respond to a lot of you because I've obviously just started the channel, so it's gonna be very easy. I would love to interact with you guys. So the future endeavors of the channel is, I haven't created an upload schedule yet. It will, I'll eventually, like, once I get into the groove of things of uploading, I will eventually have a set in stone, I will have one set in stone. Unfortunately, you guys are gonna have to bear with me with the poor quality. I'm not gonna really have too much edits. I don't have an editing software. I have very little experience. But please stick with me. I will eventually learn how to do that, and I will be able to pump out amazing videos for you guys. I do want to try to turn this into something that I can be proud of. I do want to turn it into something. So some future things for the channel that I will say, that, like I said, one, this is strictly not an Overwatch channel. I do want it to be, I want it to be a I wanted to have multiple games, but it will mostly focus on Overwatch. It won't be the only thing on my channel. It won't be the only thing on the channel, and yeah. So the upload schedule, like I said, I don't really have an upload schedule. But my goal is I would like to try to upload four times a week, and maybe like on a random weekend I'll post a random game. Like I said, one of the games that I enjoy playing, like Pokemon, Apex, or Minecraft. I would like to post that for you guys. But obviously, if something happens, then please excuse the inconsistency if I do not upload.
Everyone squared away?
Right now for Overwatch, I'm right now 35. I can just show you guys after this, but I'm currently 3508. I recently hit Masters. What I plan on doing with this series, creating a new series. It's basically my road to GM. I'm gonna be uploading my my progress to GM, all the milestones, like reaching 3600, 3700, things I learned about the rank, and, you know, the players too, on how to play in the rank. That's what I really want to do. Obviously, I'm not just gonna post the good games. I want to post, you know, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you know, if I have a bad game, I'll post it. You know, show you guys that, you know, no one's perfect, and no matter what rank you are, you still can and will make mistakes. No matter how many hours you will have, you can make mistakes, but it's all about learning from them. I also on Overwatch, like I said, want to post guides, tips and tricks, how to play certain heroes, and all that stuff. I eventually, my other ranks in Overwatch, they're actually relatively low. I'm actually a high gold player in DPS, and I am also I think I'm a low gold in tank. We can check after this. We can check after after I'm still explaining this all for you guys. We can, but that's essentially what's going on. I eventually want to, you know, play on those accounts and rank up those accounts for you guys on, you know, in videos, you know, getting to like, you know, finally hitting platinum tank, diamond tank, all that other stuff. One thing I will answer right off the bat is I do eventually want to stream on Twitch, but the problem is, well, there are numerous problems. For one thing, my PC is not strong enough to both stream and for me to be able to play at the optimal level. I'm sure I would drop heavily and I wouldn't be able to play. I don't really have I don't have face cam, I don't really have a good mic, so I'm sorry that you guys will have to deal with my shit mic. I'll eventually get a better mic, but for now, please bear with it. Like I said, if it's too loud, please let me know. And yeah, that's pretty much really it for the channel. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna let the gameplay roll a little bit. I'm just gonna let the gameplay roll for a little while, and I'll show you guys the ranks, and I'll show you guys the rank and what you guys are working, and like, you know, who you guys are watching.
All better for now.
Join me.
60 seconds remaining.
I'm keeping charge.
Your visor.
It's your strike. Get in here. We will try to keep you down. Watch it. Let them out. Stop coming after me. Fully healed.
30 seconds remaining.
Fuck you in the head.
I could just remember when I was playing this at this point in the game. I remember I was getting super anxious because it's like anything could happen at this point. In one of my games, I actually ran into. I thought in one of my games, one of my other games I was about to rank up in, I actually ran into Moxie, and I thought we were about to win, but he ended up popping off, and you know, I lost the game obviously. So right here, I was very anxious, like, oh my god, can we actually win? But thankfully, spoiler, we actually do win this fight, and I do end up becoming Masters. Alright, so that's the end of that, so I'm just going to leave the game and show you guys my rank. As you can see, I just recently hit Masters, woohoo. And, where are my others? There you go. This is basically the most accurate representation of my time in tank and my time as a DPS. One more thing I want to point out before though, you guys are going to see, I don't have a channel logo yet, and I don't have a logo for the channel or profile picture, but the thing is, I don't really know how to make all that stuff, so I had a friend make it for me. Very cool guy, very awesome guy. I very much appreciate him for doing it for me. Problem is right now he's sick. He got COVID, and so, you know, I'm hoping he feels better. I'm obviously not gonna, you know, pester him like, hey man, give me the eye, and then just be like, hey, bye. It's like, you know, I'm hoping he recovers, and then I'll talk to him about that, and yeah. So that's pretty much all there is to that's pretty much all there is. So yeah, like I said, comment in the you know, comment like, you know, who you are, you know, and how you got into gaming. I would love to hear what you guys are. I would love to hear what you guys gotta say, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a good day.